Hello, everybody! Hello, hello, hello! Are you ready to learn about some of the weirdest bugs on Earth today? For New Year's? PP presentation! Yeah, this is Google Slides. Can you believe it? Professional. It's very professional. So I did some research on the weirdest bugs that I could think of / find. Most of them I knew about already, but some of them I was like, wait, what the fuck? That makes... okay. So hello everybody, I hope you guys are having a great New Year's Eve. I know this really isn't the typical New Year's Eve stream. Like most people would be partying and drinking. It's not that late yet though, but yeah. I don't know. I wanted to do bugs. I wanted to do this before the end of the year for some reason. I really felt like I needed to do it, so I was like, I'm gonna do it now. I'm gonna do it today. Right now. So, before I even start, let me know what you think in your brain before I show you any of these bugs. What the weirdest bug in your opinion is. It doesn't have to be like, don't worry if it's something that's actually common. Just what is something that you find really weird that is a bug? Firstly, my favorite weird bug from where I live, which is not listed on here, is the Jerusalem cricket. I find that to be... I love Jerusalem crickets. They're weird, but they're so cute. We have them around here during the summer. And I just love them. I love them so much. They bite. And they live under rocks and in the dirt. And they make drumming sounds to attract mates. But yeah, Jerusalem crickets are my favorite weird bug. Not listed on here. Okay, it's my favorite that's not listed on here. It's not gonna be on here. Probably ants in general. Sociality is really whack. Whoa, that's a crazy word, dude. I don't even know what that means. Probably those moths with the huge tail things, huh? Funny you say that. Funny you point that out. I wonder if we might talk about anything like wasp mimics. Oh yeah, there's a lot of cool bug mimics out there. Like the hummingbird moth. There's lots of bee mimics. Yeah, lots of cool stuff. Giraffe weevils are wacky. I've actually never heard of that. Giraffe weevil. That sounds awesome! Alright, let's get into it. Can you guys hear the Animal Crossing music in the background though? This is very important. You better be able to hear it. Can't hear it! I'm suing! Very important. FT. And it's been raining like crazy these past few days. Like it's actually flooding outside. So if I start to drown in the middle of this stream, that's what happened. But I don't know. It's very faint. I feel like whenever I stream and there's any kind of music, it's either way too loud and you can barely hear me, or it's way too faint. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave it there. Alright, are you ready to see some of the weirds? The weirds bugs? The world's wackiest and weirdest bugs. Are you guys ready? I'm ready. Here we are. Oh. Alright. Our first bug of the day in weirdness is assassin bugs. Assassin bugs. Do you guys know anything about assassin bugs? In all of these, I'm gonna be giving the species name, or rather the order family name. Not exactly the species. A lot of these are like kind of a wide variety of species, so some of them I'm giving the family name, some of them are the order name, things like that. Habitat, how long it lives, and its alignment. You don't know what that means? Basically how good or evil it is. Which I'm coming up with by myself. I love alignment charts, okay? So, assassin bugs are basically worldwide insects. They're everywhere. You can find them in Europe, you can find them in America, especially in Ohio. And Ohio has a very specific kind of assassin bug that is known for being, for kissing you on the face. It's called the kissing bug. It's a type of assassin bug, and for some reason, I'm sure there's some research that's gone into this, but I didn't look into it too much. For some reason, these kissing bugs just love people's faces, and not like any other part of your body, they just bite people's faces. So apparently in Ohio, and where other kissing bugs are, people just wake up sometimes with like little bug bites all over their face. That's a kissing bug. Now you know. If you live in Ohio, you should be scared. You could get kissed on the face by a bug. And that could be your first kiss ever. I know a lot of you guys are virgins out there. But assassin bugs are a very vast and wide species and family. They're everywhere across the world. They normally live on plants and flowers and stuff like that, and they wait for prey to come and, you know, drink the nectar, I guess, or eat the plant. And then they attack. They normally kind of blend in with plants. Sometimes they don't even do that. Sometimes bugs are just stupid and they just eat them anyway. They live about 6 to 10 months, so pretty average bug lifespan, I would say. But like I said, this is a wide range of insects. Assassin bugs, kissing bugs, what are they called? Ambush bugs? They all fall under this. Their diet is the blood of their enemies, which is basically what I meant with they catch prey by sitting on flowers and stuff and waiting for things to come by. And then they stab them! They stab them with their pointy-ass beak right in the jugular, or wherever is soft enough to stab with their beak. And then they suck out all the insides. They they insert like a paralyzing fluid similar to spiders, a venom of sorts, and then it liquefies the inside of the bug, and they can suck it out with your little straw face tongue thing. They're extremely bloodthirsty. They are known for eating more than they need to eat. They eat all the time. They even eat their brothers and sisters. They will eat pretty much anything. Thankfully, not humans, unless it's a kissing bug and it's trying to eat your face, but, yes. They can bite people. It's not common, but, yeah. Another cool fact, which I will be showing you, I think in one of the next slides, is some of these, the ambush bugs, which are an assassin bug, wear funny disguises. Okay. Alright, so here's some pictures of the assassin bug. I like this one. I like the one where it's coming out of the egg sacs. The egg sacs are like, they look like little maki rolls, if you know what I mean. Like little sushi rolls to me. And the grossest way possible. But like, there's just these little, like, and then they just kind of emerge in this disgusting alien thing. Hold on, I'm gonna move myself. Because it's so weird. Look at that. Also, what do you guys think that these two are doing? I want to know. What do you guys think it is? Not eating the sushi rolls. It's either murdering. They're either murdering each other or making sweet love. Sweet, sweet love. Yeah, no, this is murder. This is cold-blooded murder. They eat their friends. They eat their brothers. They eat their family. That's what they do. It's not inappropriate. It's it's cannibalism. It's not inappropriate, it's cannibalism. But yeah, so here's some more pictures of assassin bugs. As you can see, they really do range. And I don't know, I just love that picture of the one emerging. It's so gross and cool. Alright, there's one more slide for assassin bugs. These are the disguised assassin bugs. They are also called ambush bugs. They disguise themselves with pretty much whatever is in the area around them. That includes dirt, dust, or the corpses of their enemies. Yeah. These guys think that a good disguise is wearing wearing dead corpses of ants in particular on their backs to I guess scare they do it to disguise themselves and hide, but they also do it to scare like other bugs away. I don't know. They're pretty much the only bug that does this with corpses and just carries them on their back. It's such a terrifying thing. But yeah. And I don't know what the one on the left is covered in. I'm guessing it's either dirt or dust, but a lot of people find these guys in their home looking exactly like that, covered in dust, like this fuzz. And they're like, what the fuck is this? This is terrifying. I hate this. What is that? It's, now you know, it's an assassin bug. It's an ambush bug. Pretty much harmless for you, but absolutely chaotic evil. Murdering bastards. I think they are based. Alright. Next bug! Giant water bugs. I don't know how many of you guys know too much about giant water bugs, but these have always been something I find really fascinating. Personally, I've never seen one in real life, but I've heard stories from my dad of these guys being in like ponds and stuff and just biting your toes. So they're called toe biters as well. You can find them all around the world, from like India and Asia to the US, everywhere. Again, wide variety of species, but it's all under the, I'm gonna try and pronounce it, Velociraptoridae? Velociraptoridae. Something like that. They're all in that family, that realm. And, they are considered apex predators. Yes, apex predators along with sharks, wolves, tigers. These guys are up there in their environments, which is freshwater. They are considered the apex predators. Because they will eat literally anything. Things that are bigger than them, things that are smaller than them. They're pretty bloodthirsty. But they're also known for actually keeping the ecosystem in check. They can be small, but they can also be big. Very big. Very small. Their lifespan's about a year. I would consider them a lawful evil because they take care of the environment. They're apex predators, and apex predators, as horrifying as they are extremely important to keeping populations in check. So that's a lawful evil in my opinion. Another fun fact about the water bugs, will it eat me? It might bite your toes, toe biters. And they have venom, so I think they might be one of the only beetles that have a venomous bite. Which is unique. But yeah, the males actually carry eggs, which, you know, is pretty unique. They've good fathers, which is surprising. They don't just leave after they make the babies and go get cigarettes for the rest of their life. That's not what the fathers do in this situation. No. Females will actually lay their eggs on the backs of the males, and the males just carry them around until they hatch. I'll show you pictures in a second. It's interesting. Apparently they have a built-in snorkel. I haven't seen it. I tried to look up what it looked like. I didn't see it. And they can swim and fly. So basically, if you are a small bug, or fish, or frog, and you are being chased by one of these, there's literally nothing you could do. You can't swim away, you can't get on land and run away, you can't fly away, it'll chase you no matter where you go. It's terrifying. These guys are awesome. So here's some pictures. Here is the male with the eggs on his back. As you can see, very strange. Honestly, I kind of want to just like touch it. It looks like a little bristle brush, if you know what I mean, like scrub brush for like your dishes. I want to touch it. I know it would not be like that if I touched it, but I want to touch it. They actually cannot breathe underwater also. They have to come up for air, but they can swim. And so this one's also one just eating a whole ass fish. Yep. They eat basically anything. Things that are bigger than them, things that are smaller than them. These guys are apex predator and super cool. You think you saw one with eggs? Yeah. Pretty cool, right? If you do see one of these in nature, in the wild, my recommendation is, as cool as they are, to not pick them up with your hands, because they are known for having a very, very potent venom that, it's not gonna kill you, and it's not gonna, like, harm you for life or anything like that. But it'll really hurt. It'll really hurt for a while. So it's not a good idea to be picking these bad boys up. At least not with your hands. Do not kill it! Do not smash it! Apex predators, they're very important for the environment and the ecosystem. I think they're awesome. As weird and kind of gross as they are. Alright. Next is tree hoppers and plant hoppers. These guys all kind of fall under the same umbrella. These are very small creatures. The species are Membrasidae and Cicadalidae? They're cousins of cicadas, basically. At least some of them are. It's a huge range with these guys. They're normally very small. They live all across the world. Plants, trees, leaves, everywhere. But you probably wouldn't notice them unless they're in like a big group. Which sometimes if they do come in big groups, they kind of sometimes just like hang out together, and then they look like a little thorn thing. I don't know how to explain it. And they range, in colors, and you'll see. All right, so their diet is plant and tree sap. They're considered pests sometimes because of that. I would consider them chaotic neutral because they don't technically hurt anybody or anything except some plants. But they have some weird fucking hats. And if you don't know what I mean, you're gonna know what I mean. What the fuck? Need I say more? Those are some weird ass hats. Oh, and this is not where it ends. These are tree hoppers in particular. The one with the balls on its head, like the weird bulbous balls. That's called a Brazilian tree hopper. Again, these guys are almost microscopic. They're very small, so you probably wouldn't even see these guys, even if they are in your area. The hats are actually not used for anything. These hats, the stupid hats they're wearing, absolutely useless. The only thing that they're speculated to be used for is to attract mates, to an extent. Or to ward off predators, maybe. But yeah, they just have a really weird fashion sense, and they're born with these hats, and they live with them their whole life. They just wear hats. I mean, I guess they don't wear them because it's kind of born with them. Here's some more. These ones are plant hoppers and leaf hoppers. Leaf hoppers? Get it. The leaf hoppers and plant hoppers. Oh, fuck. They can have more clothes-like stuff. Like, it's not just on their head, it's all over their body. The most common ones are the ones at the top, the green one and the white one. Those are the ones you'll probably see if you see a little thing land on you. It might be one of those guys. But these are some of the weirder ones. The white one with all the fuzziness, yeah, it does kind of look like a Pikmin boss. I don't... It looks really fuzzy and I kind of want to touch it, but in reality it's microscopic and I would squish it, but... Look at it! It looks like he made a little hat, like his grandma gave that to him. For Christmas, and he's like, I gotta wear this now, my grandma gave it to me. And here, let me show you this one. I don't even know what's going on with this one, but apparently some of the Planthoffer, Leafhoffer, nymphs are born with fireworks on their butt. If you want to know more about these guys, there's tons of articles and stuff you can look up, because these guys live all over the planet, and they're extremely diverse and super cool. I don't know why, but he kind of looks like a shrimp to me. The one with the firework butt, right? Right? He looks like a shrimp. He looks like something you'd find in the ocean. They look like moths, kind of? Yeah, maybe the really fuzzy one. Up close. Alright. Next bug is the giant weta. Giant weta. This is probably a bug you've never heard of, and if you've heard of this bug, congratulations, you are cultured in the world of bugs. Because these bugs pretty much only live in New Zealand. There's a couple related species in Africa, but for the most part, these guys live only in New Zealand. That's an anthopper. Anthopper? Never heard of them because of an anthopper. Formed cockroach. Oh, yeah. So there are a lot. They have similar cousins all over the world. These are related to crickets. They're related to the Jerusalem cricket, which I talked about earlier, which lives where I live. They're related to like cave crickets and stuff like that, and those can be found all over the world. But the weta is only found in New Zealand. It was named by the Maori people. I hope I'm saying that right. The Maori people. Wetapunga, which basically means like ugly, ugly child or something. These guys, they're born like this. They live for about 6 to 9 months. Different species in New Zealand. Some eat plants, some eat insects. Kind of depends which species it is, because there's a lot of species of these guys solely in New Zealand. There's 11, I think. 11 species of giant weta. They're chaotic neutral because they don't really do shit, but they're weird, and you will see weirder pictures in a second. Like, this is tame compared to some of the other pictures I'm about to show you. It is considered one of the heaviest insects in the world. It can outweigh a mouse, basically. It's been known to weigh like as much as a gerbil. I hope none of you have gerbils. It could eat your gerbil. It's critically endangered because they only live in New Zealand, and because of, pets and other mammals being introduced to New Zealand. They are, often eaten, and they don't really fight back. A fun fact about giant wetas is they can have harems. Yeah. A single male, I believe. I think it's the male. Can have like up to 6 females that just live with them. And he has a fucking harem. I don't know what the reasoning for that is, but these are one of the insects that are known for having harems. I don't know. Harem bugs. They can't jump despite being a cricket. They have no wings. They can't jump. They basically crawl. That's it. And along with every other cricket in the world, giant weta bugs can only hear through their knees. I don't know why they have ears on their knees, but they hear with their knees. That's just where they hear out of. Almost all of them can eat me? Oh god. I'm not worried about that. Alright, here's some more pictures. So, this is one with the carrot. I feel like is a classic. I feel like everybody's seen it on the internet. I feel like it went viral a long time ago on the internet. Of this guy just eating this carrot. Yes, they get huge. They can be smaller, but they can be huge. Outweigh a gerbil. Big. And here's another photo I just found. I don't know who this guy is, or if it's like, if he consented to this or what, but he just looks so uncomfortable. It really looks like his friend just put it on his face and he's like, I'm taking a picture. I don't... But if you live in New Zealand and you ever see a giant weta, they are harmless and they are endangered. So do not kill them. They might be scary to you, but do not kill them. You will literally be committing a crime. I think he just walked into a bar like this. He's like, oh yeah, can I get a vodka? I just love the face he's like. So funny. I totally would do that though. They probably have like very hooky feet, you know, like they kind of hurt. That was probably not very comfortable either. Moving back. Yeah, they are pretty chubby. Alright, our next bug is the vampire moth. Another bug you probably never heard of. Vampire moths. They live in Old World, which is basically Europe, Asia, Africa. A fun fact about like the bug community and spider collecting community, I guess, tarantula community, is there's two main types of species, really. There's Old World species and New World species. The Old World is considered Asia, Europe, and Africa, because it was on the world map before America. The Americas were in time. Hello from Japan. Hello. Konnichiwa. I'm sorry. Konnichiwa. This is the vampire moth. I mean, you might have it in Japan. Do you guys have vampire moths in Japan? They're pretty cool. They actually do not really like drinking the blood of people. But they will. They'll do it. Only males can suck human blood, or blood in general. Only males have that ability for some reason. But yeah. They will drink your blood. Apparently, if that's what they want to do, they'll just land on you and drink some of that blood. But they prefer fruits. Like strawberries and other juicy little fruits. And the females will only eat only fruits, only fruits, only fruit. Blood for the blood moth. Ain't butterflies into blood? Well, that's kind of true and not true. I will say, vampire moths are harmless. They just can suck blood, okay? They're pollinators, which is why they, feed on fruits. You know, they pollinate fruits, and I think they're pretty damn cute, okay? They're very fuzzy. But yeah, they do suck blood. It's a possibility. Back to the butterfly tangent. Yes, butterflies technically can consume blood, urine, other bodily fluids, sweat. But they typically don't. They can, because they have a proboscis, it's basically a big straw mouth, and they can suck up anything that is liquid. And sometimes, if they're really thirsty, they're like, that smells like some good piss, I might go drink it. That's just how it be sometimes, but For the most part, butterflies do not drink blood or piss or anything like that. Armpit butterfly. Here are some more pictures. This is a vampire moth sucking somebody's finger off. Oh yeah, that's hot. I don't know about you guys, but oh, getting hot in here. I want a moth to suck me off. There's a lot of different species of these moths. Here are some of those species. As you can see, they're pretty different, and they all kind of look like leaves. That's kind of their whole disguise thing. They look like a dead leaf. So that's kind of cool. And I have a little video for you guys. Look! It's a vampire moth! So yep, there's your example of vampire moth getting a good suck to a strawberry, which is what they prefer. And he's really cute. Look at him! So cute. They are very small. Yeah, I showed a Brazilian plant hopper earlier. No, not plant hopper. Tree hopper. Brazilian tree hopper. Those guys are pretty cool. How long is this video? It's so cute. I love moths. I love moths. Okay. Alright, you guys ready for the next bug? On full screen. There you go. I might show some more Brazilian bugs coming up. You never know. Alright! This is the camel spider, also known as the sun spider. For all you arachnophobes out there, don't start crying and pissing your pants and running away from the screen quite yet, because these are not actually spiders, despite the name. They're not spiders. They are not venomous. They cannot do the things that spiders do. Okay? Okay? This is not a bug. Technically, you're right. It's not technically a bug, but it's a bug. And yes, Happy New Year, everybody, and thank you guys so much for being able to join me today. I know that a lot of you probably have a lot of plans, but it's always a good day to learn about weird fucking bugs, right? Am I right? Am I right? And look at this dude. That's pretty weird. He's got a butt face. Got a butt face. Anyway. So camel spiders are also known as sulfugae, and they're pretty much the only kind of creature that is in this group. Because they're very unique. I mean, look at this thing. What the fuck is that? They live only about a year, which is part of the reason that people don't normally keep them as pets, even though they are really well known in the pet industry. They live all over the world, in deserts, and they eat pretty much anything that is smaller than them. Or the same size as them. They won't eat you. You don't have to worry about that. But they'll eat, you know, small lizards, bugs, anything that they can get their little fucking butt face on, you know? They're actually really fast, which helps them catch basically anything. They'll eat scorpions, too. And spiders. I would say they're true neutral, because they don't do anything wrong, but they don't do anything good either. They kind of just exist. They're kind of just these anomalies that God created for no reason. Was like, I just want to make something stupid today. I don't know. These guys just exist. You can, if you live in the US, you can find them in like the deserts of California and Arizona. They've also been there's also species in like Saudi Arabia deserts and in Africa. So yeah, pretty much anywhere with a desert. Not a dessert. A desert. A desert. They like shade! And they're often mistaken for spiders, but they are not venomous. They just have big fucking mouth clampers. They can bite pretty hard, but they're not venomous, so they're not gonna do any real damage to you, okay? Here's some more pictures. Yeah, this one is being very, aggressive, as you can see. That is what their jaws look like. They have two, like, mandible jaws, and they just kind of clamp down on ya and grind up your body. If you're an insect, of course, not if you're a person. They can still bite you, but they're not gonna grind you up. Yeah. And then, this picture here, I thought was actually a really cute picture of one. He's just looking at the camera, like... He looks so sweet! He looks so cute, I love him! I've actually always wanted a camel spider as a pet, but probably never gonna happen. Alright, and here's a little video of a camel spider. Oh, wait, full screen? No? I just want a full screen. Oh my god. Oh, now it's just playing twice. Ah! What do you mean? What do you mean? I don't know why this is broken. Okay, there we go. Finally. Jesus Christ. Here they are. They're pretty big. I think this guy will show his hand in this video. So you get to see how big it actually is. Yeah, this is a little camel spider looking like he's a little aggressive. He's just kind of curious. It's like, what's this flashlight? What is that? See, he's pretty big. Probably around the size of your hand. So at night, these guys are known to follow light. And, during the day, they're known to follow shade. So, like, let's say you're running through the desert. There's been lots of stories of people being chased by these little fuckers. And obviously, when you start getting chased by this thing, you're probably gonna be like, oh my god, is it trying to kill me? No. It's just looking for shade. And vice versa with when it's nighttime. It's just looking for light. It's just curious. Doesn't look safe to handle barehanded? Yeah, probably not, because they can bite pretty damn hard. But they're pretty cool. No, don't play this again. Fuck. Alright! I need to move myself back. This is the diabolical Ironclad beetle. There is a big thing. There's like a big discovery a couple years ago about these guys, diabolical Ironclad beetles. They're the most durable insect in the world. They are virtually indestructible, and if you look into it, which I might have some stuff on the next slide. I don't remember, but their exoskeleton, their beetle armor, it has a very unique design, which allows them to basically be hit by your car and be completely fine. They can get run over by your car. No smushing can kill them. Basically, nope. Basically, you can't kill them with smushing. They eat only plants. They're found in deserts, also. They actually have a fucking long-ass lifespan. 7 to 8 years for a little beetle. That's pretty crazy. The alignment is true neutral because... I mean, they're just cool. They don't do shit. They kind of look like a turd or a raisin, in my opinion. In my humble opinion, okay? You don't have to agree with me, but when you see some other photos, you may or may not agree. They're pretty stupid. And they are unfazed by your car. They've literally done tests on these guys, hitting them with, like, cars, putting tons of weight on top of them to see if they'll survive, and they always survive. Because they've got very special beetle armor. Alright, yeah, here's some more information. So, I found this online. I think it's actually from a pest control website. It looks like a friend. It is a friend. They don't do anything to you. They're just kind of there. They play dead as a defense mechanism. They try to look like little rocks, but like I said, I think they look a little bit more like turds. Or like raisins. And the superpower adaptation thing there, you can see how their elytra is basically, you know, the molecular structure of it. And this allows them to be crushed by pretty much anything, and it kind of bends to support whatever's crushing them instead of, you know, squeeze. That's how it goes for these guys. These beetles also have fused elytra, meaning they cannot fly. This is just what they are forever, little rock raisin boy. But yeah, the science behind it is actually really interesting. Bulletproof because American? I don't know if it's bulletproof. I wouldn't try and shoot it. Okay. Let me take a sip of tea, my throat's gonna dry. Antlions! Oh my god, I feel like a lot of people have heard of antlions but don't really know what they are. These are antlions. These are antlions. They live in deserts as well, like pretty much anywhere sandy though, which can include like coasts, beaches, you know. They only live for 1 to 2 years. And this, what you're seeing on the screen currently, is actually just the larvae. The larvae, this is the baby form. It doesn't look like this forever. It turns into an adult. And when it's a larvae, it basically eats ants, bugs, small things. They basically set these little sand traps in the sand, and they wait for things to fall into their traps, and then once they fall in, they start throwing sand at them, which knocks the bug or whatever down into the hole, and they grab them and eat them. So yeah, they're little sand dwellers. They're also known as doodle bugs, which I didn't actually know. But apparently they leave little doodles in the sand sometimes, and people call them doodle bugs. It actually spends most of its life as a larvae. It only spends a couple months as an adult, I'm pretty sure. Maybe even just one. Yeah, see? Pretty cool. Here are their sand traps. So I don't know if you live in a sandy area or at a beach or something and you see these little holes. Antlions. Antlions. Yeah, they're pretty small. These aren't big by any means. They're very small. There's a reason they're called antlions, because they pretty much only eat ants. Ants. But I think they're kind of cute. And then here are the adults. And for those who are wondering, you know, what the fuck do they look like when they're an adult? This is an antlion adult. They kind of look like, I guess, mayflies, dragonflies, but they're not. They're, I don't know why evolution decided to turn that into that, but it does. Also, another fun fact about these guys is they actually have a cocoon stage before they turn into adult. Similar to a butterfly. Cocoon themselves. Yeah, shapeshifter. Truly, like, what the fuck? These guys are awesome, though. Also, imagine spending, like, 90% of your life as a child, and then just dying young. Now, you only have to live with adult responsibilities for, like, a month? That sounds great. I want to do that. Alright. But yeah, antlions. Pretty cool. Alright! These are the moths that somebody mentioned at the beginning! The moths with the tendrils, the moths with the hair pencils. I don't know who came up with the word hair pencils, but I kept seeing it used when I was researching this guy, so... Hair pencils. Apparently that's what they call their butt worms. Hair pencils. This is a very specific species. It's the Criotonos genghis? I said that right. They only live in Australia and Southeast Asia. There was a video that went viral a couple years ago of just one of these guys hanging out on somebody's wall, and they posted it to like Facebook or something, and it went viral because everyone's like, what the fuck is this? Criotonos genghis, that's what it is. They actually do not eat when they're adults, but their larvae do eat pretty much any kind of crop. So they're pests, technically, to an extent. Their alignment, I said true, neutral, I don't know. I don't even know. So the males use pheromones to attract mates. That's what these hair pencils are for. These hair pencils basically just... They have pheromones all over them, I guess? I don't know how to explain it correctly, but... and they pull these out. They kind of like emerge out of their butt. They don't always look like this. They don't like fly around like this. They'll land, these tendrils come out, and they'll start waving their butt. Okay? To try and get their pheromones in the air. To let the females know, I am in the area, and I am horny. That is what they're saying. Also, they like pomegranates. I don't know why. But their larvae have been especially seen around pomegranates. Adults die of starvation? That's actually a very common thing for moths. A lot of moths do not actually eat as adults. They only live for about a month or so. 5 to 7 days. Yeah, most adult moths, they don't have very long lifespans. They starve to death. That is their life, quite literally. They're not supposed to eat. Here are some pictures. This is what it looks like without the butt tendrils. Looks a lot more moth-like, huh? And then this one is a gif of spreading the tendrils. A weird process. And it's almost like, where do they store those? I don't even know. But yeah, they just kind of stick those out, and then they start, like, waving their butt. And hoping that the ladies come to the yard. But here's a video of that happening. I don't know if this was a video that went viral, but it's one of them. So yeah, I imagine you're just kind of chilling at your house, and you see this thing on the wall, or I guess on the floor in this. Look at him, he's just kind of like, women, I got a big booty, and I want attention. But yeah, that's what that guy be. Also, whoever is living in this house, they have so many bugs in their house. Are all of their doors and windows open? Guessing I shouldn't touch it? Probably fine, but it could maybe hurt the moth. I don't think it would hurt you. Probably just scare the shit out of it, honestly. Look at the bugs in this person's house! Do you... Man. Oh man. Not horrifying, actually pretty cool, but I don't know. I find these guys pretty interesting. Only species I think that does this too, has a butt tendrils. In Australia. In Australia, bugs can open doors. Oh god. Honestly, huntsman spiders? Totally can though. Alright, next! Parasitoid wasp. Parasitoid wasp. I'm sure you guys have heard a little bit about parasitoid wasps. They're kind of infamous for being parasitoid wasps, but they're really cool and interesting. There's actually a lot of species of wasps that are parasitic, and they are found all across the world, so yeah, these probably live where you live. Their lifespan is normally around 40 days. And their diet consists of pretty much anything that they'll use as a host, which can range from beetles to butterflies to caterpillars to spiders. There's some wasps that particularly target spiders, like the tarantula hawk, which is a regular size wasp. You know, it's just an average size wasp. But then they'll take on giant ass fucking tarantulas and paralyze them, lay their babies in them, and then drag them to their den and let them be eaten alive by their wasp children. That's what they do. These wasps are used in pest control, sometimes, one of the species, to control some sort of, I don't remember, bug outbreak that can happen in your garden. So they're a lawful evil because of that. They kill host insects to reproduce. So basically, if you're one of these moths, you have to murder somebody to be born. You have to murder somebody to be born. That is the way of life. You are a murderer from the day you are born. They lay tens of eggs in each host, or on them. They often target prey larger than themselves, hence the tarantula hawk. And these species are like crazy vast. Let me show you guys this little chart here. So there's pretty much two types of parasitic wasps, or like techniques that they use rather. There's co-innobiant and I don't fucking know, okay? Basically one, they will lay their eggs inside the host, and the host will still be alive. And it'll just keep living with these babies inside of them until the babies get so big that they burst out of the host, killing it. Yep. It's pretty gross. It's pretty gruesome. Then there's these other ones that will lay the eggs on them. Often the host will be paralyzed and will not molt or grow, so that it does not attack the babies. And these babies will just live on top of them. And eggs will live on top of them. It'll grow out of them. And, eventually it will kill them. Actually, I think the sting is what kills them, but... Yep, so basically, murder equals babies. I will show you a picture of the ones that laid them on. I will not show you a picture of the ones that laid them in, because, honestly, those are so gruesome. I don't even want to show it on my YouTube channel. If you are interested in seeing what Parasitoid wasp babies bursting out of a caterpillar looks like, feel free to look that up yourself. I am not showing that. Gross. But yeah, so, I mean, as you can see, the ones that lay their babies on them, it's still pretty gruesome. It's still pretty gross. I mean, it's horrifying, man. Look at those little cocoons. I'd hate being that caterpillar, that poor little caterpillar. But yeah. They lay them on them, and then they burst out, often eating the host afterwards. There's some pictures of what the wasps as adults look like. As you can see, there's kind of a range, and yeah. They very often target caterpillars. Caterpillars are easy targets for these guys. And as you can see, the one wasp next to my face, that's a small ass wasp. Small ass wasp? That's a small ass wasp. Compared to the caterpillar. Like, that's tiny. And it kills it, and it makes hundreds of babies inside of it. Or on top of it. I don't know. Alright. This is the tailless whip scorpion. / vinegaroon. This picture is of a tailless whip scorpion, but I also wanted to cover vinegaroons because they're very closely related, but they're not the same things at all. They are very different, okay? They used to be considered the same family, which was Pedipalpi, which is just such a cute name. Pedipalpi? But they're not considered those anymore. They're not considered Pedipalpi anymore. They have their own orders. They live all over the world in tropics and subtropics. Florida has a lot of these guys. They have a pretty long lifespan, 5 to 10 years. Pretty cool. And they eat insects and pests, which makes them a good chaotic. They are known within the pet industry as great pets because they're very easy to take care of. People who have tarantulas often have vinegaroons or tailless whip scorpions. I do, actually. I have a vinegaroon, and she is very cute, and I love her very much. Vinegaroons shoot butt vinegar. Basically, vinegaroons, hence the name, can shoot vinegar out of their booty. They have a little tail hole thing going on. And they shoot this chemical, which is similar to vinegar, but it's not as watered down as the stuff you get at the store. So it's pretty potent. If you get it in your eyes, it can burn. If you get it on your hands for too long, it can burn. Not gonna do anything horrible to you, but, you know, it could be irritating. They're technically harmless, though. And they're another species of insect, or not really an insect, invertebrate, that is not technically a spider, and yet not technically a scorpion either. Yeah. Kinda get their own little definition. So here's the tailless whip scorpion versus the vinegaroon. As you can see, they're pretty different, but they also kind of look similar. Got me so fascinated by vinegaroons, I literally went into a 30-minute rant. They're awesome, dude! Vinegaroons are very cute. I love them. So the one on the right... I'll move my... The one on the right is the one I have. I have one of these guys. I have a vinegaroon. I have the vinegaroon on the right. It's not a picture of mine, but that's what they look like. That is a defense pose, obviously. Inky little vinegaroon. And they have a little whip coming out of their butt, which is the reason they're called whip scorpions. They don't actually do anything with that whip. I guess they can kind of feel with it, but... yeah, ask them to make you a salad, honestly? A nice little vinaigrette from a vinegaroon. I'm down. I'm fucking down. Alright, and I have some videos here. Start with this one. I tried to get really short ones so that I could mostly talk and not rely on the video to tell you everything. But here's this one. So this is a tailless whip scorpion. And I don't know where the fuck it is. It looks like it's in somebody's architecture department. Architecture. You know what? Look at him! Feeling threatened, so he does little push-ups. They're very cute. Another fun fact about tailless whip scorpions and vinegaroons. The tailless whip scorpions are actually way more jumpy. They're way more shy than vinegaroons. Vinegaroons prefer to be held. I mean, vinegaroons are much more okay with being held. Tailless whip scorpions, they can be very defensive and scared. They're not gonna hurt you, but they're gonna run away from you. Vinegaroons often do not give a shit, okay? Because they can spray vinegar at you. I'm only gonna show you the first, like, 30 seconds of this video, but this is one of the only videos that shows how they squirt their venom, so I wanted to...
Late at night, after a rain in Arizona's high desert,
If you can't hear the voice, don't worry about it. We're just pretty much looking for the visuals.
It's as big as your palm, and it's hungry.
Okay. Look cute, crabs.
If it
Yeah.
feels bothered?
Got scorpion. Yeah, there you go. See? They squirt vinegar at you.
What just happened? And seriously,
I will say from experience, yes they do. Taylor Swift scorpion? What are you talking about? No, did I say Taylor Swift scorpion? Did I say Taylor Swift? Fuck. Did I say Taylor Swift scorpion? Taylor Whip scorpion. Taylor Whip scorpion. That's Whip. Not Taylor Swift. Taylor's a Whip scorpion. Taylor. No. It's the Taylor Swift scorpion. You're right. You're right. You're right. That's what I said. That's what I meant. I meant it that way. I want to go to the next slide. Oh wait, is this the last slide? This is it? That's the last slide! What did you guys think about my weirdest bug collection? I only did, I think, 11. I was only gonna do 10. And I'm not saying that there's no other weird bugs out there. There's tons of weird bugs, or bugs that you might consider weird. Just, honestly, there's too many to cover. Why do good things end so soon? But yeah, what do you guys think was your favorite weird bug of today? Was it the assassin bug? Was it the giant water bug? Was it tree hoppers and plant hoppers? Was it the giant weta? Vampire moths? I don't want to see the video. Oh. Camel spiders. You like the ones with hats? The ones with hats are really good. I like the little leaf hoppers. Plant hoppers. Water bugs? Beetles? They are all cool. I agree. Diabolical ironclad beetle. Ant lions. Doodle bugs, if you will. The weird ass hair pencil moth. Parasitoid wasps. Or the whip scorpions or vinegaroons. I didn't expect it to be this short. I explained things too fast. Oh no. It's okay. We still got an hour stream out of that. I think that's pretty substantial. And it's not too long, so people can come back and watch it, you know? And not cry. That's always one of my problems with watching people's streams. Because they're always like 5 hours long, and I'm like, I just want... Bug idea, hold on. Death battle theory. What? Death battle theories? You want me to talk about fighting to the death? I wouldn't want to see many of these things. Fight to the death. Which would win the battle royale? Oh, which one would win a battle royale out of all of these? The water bug. I mean, I don't even think it's a competition, actually. Well, maybe, because we also have the camel spider in here. And then we have the parasitoid wasps, which could take out that camel spider. And then we have got the diabolical ironclad beetle, which would probably be pretty hard to kill in the first place. I don't know. Who do you think would win? Parasitoid wasps? Yeah, they're pretty crazy. They're kind of cheap though. You know, I feel like they would win by cheating. They seem like the kind of gamer that would cheat a little. Use some hacks. Alright, well. Not cheating if you win. I guess, if everyone else is dead, then did you really cheat? I guess, do you guys want to watch this video all the way through? While I don't know. Just to do it since it's here. It's 4 minutes. We could maybe watch a couple different, watch some bug videos. Do you guys want to watch some bug videos? I could show you some other cool bugs that I didn't do research on, but we can listen to somebody else who did research on them. For learning, I demand it. Alright. Well, the main portion of this video is over, or the stream is over. The weirdest bug collection that I had put together is done, so if you want to leave, you are welcome to. However, we're gonna watch some cool bug videos, and hopefully I don't get copyright claimed by freaking National Geographic. Alright, let's see. Oh, look, it's my YouTube channel. I should do more science presentations. I would love to. I just need more ideas. Those can't be the weirdest ones, no way. I don't know. You'll have to find a weirder one for me.
Late at night, after a rain in Arizona's high desert, a dark shape creeps out from its underground lair.
Can you guys hear her?
It's as big as your palm, and it's hungry.
Look at her! Look at her!
And if it feels bothered...
It's actually really hard to tell Vinegaroon genders.
Okay,
I struggled a lot
happened?
gendering my Vinegaroon.
And seriously,
but I always just think they look like
is
girls.
This thing?
That big butt,
a mutant
nice
land
ass.
lobster? I mean, it's got claws like a scorpion. The mouth of a spider?
Yeah, spider mouth.
Antenna like things coming out of its armpits. A long skinny tail like a rat? This surprising combo of monster body parts is a Vinegaroon, also known as a whip scorpion. It's in a group of animals called arachnids that includes scorpions and spiders. But it doesn't sting like a scorpion or
a
hunt
roach
with a
that just
web
ran
like
by.
many
Holy
spiders.
shit.
A Vinegaroon has its very own style. This tail may look dangerous, but it's actually a finely tuned sensor. It picks up vibrations and chemicals in the air. In this case,
you think I'm the weirdest,
stalk
coolest
its
bug
prey.
around? Thank you.
Up front, those antennae-looking things are actually
Antennae-looking.
specialized legs.
I
They
love
help the Vinegaroon
Vinegaroons.
feel its way around. It's
So cute.
basically blind, so it relies on touch and smell to close in on its meal.
Got it. Nom
It
nom
will
nom.
break through this cricket's tough exoskeleton.
I hope you guys
with
all had a
its
great
claws
holiday,
and
by the way.
bristly mouth.
Holidays. Holidays. Plural. That's a little graphic. We don't have to see this, the cricket juice.
The Vinegaroon also uses these wicked claws to excavate its burrow. Adults and their young use the burrows for protection from predators.
Look at the
and to stay
baby!
out of the
Oh my god!
scorching desert sun.
Look, yeah!
Vinegaroons and their ancestors have survived this way for hundreds of millions of years. So what does it need that spray for? Researchers
know.
observe it by gently holding
Yeah,
the
did you guys
animal
get any
with
cool
forceps.
presents for Christmas?
Despite
Anything you
those
actually
frightening
wanted?
looks, this
Or was it all
surprising
like socks from
spritz
your aunt?
is actually its strongest
got it,
defense
like,
against anything that wants to eat
blast it.
them, like skunks, raccoons, or coyotes. Even with poor eyesight, the Vinegaroon sprays with incredible accuracy.
I was hoping to get a green
Inside,
screen
two
this
pygidial
Christmas.
glands,
I did
also
not get a
known as
green
stink
screen this
glands,
Christmas. I'll have
hold
to
the
buy it
foul
myself.
fluid.
How
The
disappointing.
base of the tail is extremely flexible and can aim the blast in any direction. Touche.
Nice 3D rendering, man.
The instant it sprays,
You got
the
socks?
gland
Let's
opens
go!
clear as two retractable nozzles.
Sock Club, let's go. Maybe you should join the server.
An adult Vinegaroon
Feel free
can shoot
to.
up to 5 times.
I'm trying to be more active in my
before it
Discord
needs to
server.
let its stink
but
glands
I'm kinda-
fill up again.
Kind of an
The spray
antisocial
reeks.
person.
That's because the solution is mostly
Got a new
acetic
pair of
acid,
Jordans?
the same stuff
Wow.
in the vinegar in your salad dressing. Except this cocktail is 16 times stronger. A blast of that to the face of a larger predator is like pepper spray. While the vinegaroon's signature defense is unlikely to do any lasting damage,
let's see, what did I even get?
Certainly leave a lasting
I like. Look, it's a
impression.
kissing bug. I brought those guys up. Do you guys want to see that one
Kissing
next?
bugs
Those are kind of
are
gross.
Actually, the worst kissers.
Pretty gross. You're more amazed about my head wings in the video. I do like my head wings.
This kissing bug isn't
Kissing
going to
bug.
give
If you
you
live in
another
Ohio, be
pet
scared.
when it
Be
sticks
horrified.
you with that tucked away
Gift
proboscis.
card? I got a gift card too. I got an Amazon gift card. But I feel like
It
the
can actually
surprise.
make you really sick,
feel like-
even kill you.
I feel like the surprise of
It makes its
getting a
move at
present is so
night
much more
while you're
important than getting a
sleeping.
gift card.
It likes your warm body.
Warm body. Ugh.
Kissing bugs get their name because they often bite near the lips or eyes, but they'll dig in anywhere you've left uncovered.
Oh, he's just
A
going
little
for the finger,
anesthetic
straight up.
guarantees you won't wake up while they feed on you for 10, 20, even 30 minutes.
Oh, I thought they were gonna say hours. Ohio's weakest bug.
Every kissing bug needs several
She's getting a
huge
fat.
meals during the year
Ew,
or
look at her.
two it lives. As it gulps, its exoskeleton stretches like a balloon to fit up to 12
I think my
times
favorite bug
its
is the
weight
jumping
in
spider.
blood.
Jumping spiders are very
This
smart.
pliability is
I
called
love jumping spiders.
plasticization.
My jumping spider actually died recently, but
How it
he was old,
started,
so it was
how
gonna
it's
happen.
going.
Oh my god. Look at that
All
bulbous
that
ass.
hot liquid could
But,
stress an
yeah,
insect's
I don't know.
body. and
Jumping
stunt
spiders are
its
cool.
growth.
They're not technically
So the kissing
insects.
bug cools it down inside its head. Your warm blood flows in. The cool insect blood, called hemolymph, absorbs the heat and releases it through
Wait,
the
the
top
kissing
of the
bugs killed a lot of people in
head.
your country in the 70s with their
In this
disease?
infrared
Really?
video, you can see the
Interesting.
blood cool down by more than 10 degrees Fahrenheit before
didn't
it
know
reaches
that.
the bug's abdomen.
But yeah, the sad thing about lots of bugs
So
is
the bug is safe.
they can carry diseases.
on
It's
the other
not something
hand,
they do on
are
purpose.
not. It injects saliva as
I don't
it
know if you
sucks your
guys
blood.
know
There's
about...
a scientist squeezing some out. The
Oh,
saliva
don't
has
squeeze
proteins
it.
that can give people a deadly allergic reaction called anaphylaxis.
I don't know if you guys know about the Lone
And
Star
it gets
tick,
much
which
worse,
can be found in like the
because it's
southern
super
US.
Gross. After eating, sometimes while it's eating, the bug poops. And that poop and urine might contain the parasite that causes Chagas disease.
Ah, that's so gross.
If the bug's victim rubs these feces and urine into the bite wound or their eyes, the parasite can infect them.
That's so gross. I didn't...
Years later, as
Look
many
at 'em.
as
Look at 'em
one-third
go.
of the people
Look 'em
who
go.
got the parasite develop heart disease that can kill them, sometimes suddenly.
What a little
Pregnant
shithead.
women can even pass the parasite onto their babies.
A little shithead bug, huh?
Few contract the parasite in the US, even though kissing bugs live here. But in Latin America, millions of people have become infected. There, kissing bugs are known by many different names. Chinche besucona, Chinche, Pito,
Vito!
Pinchuca, Barbero. In rural areas, these kissing bug species live in people's homes, in the
Wow.
cracks of the walls.
Yeah, anyway, back to the Lone Star tick thing.
And in
So, you
animal
can get
homes.
bit by Lone Star ticks in the US, and basically, they
Spraying
carry a
has helped bring
disease
down
that
infections,
can
but
make you
hundreds of
allergic
thousands of people
to
have left
meat.
their home
They can
countries
make
for
you
the
allergic
US,
to
not
red
knowing
meat.
the bug gave them the parasite.
You know, you can just
A simple
get bit
blood
by
test
this thing,
can find it,
wake
and
up the next
medications
morning,
can
try
often
and eat
kill
yourself
it.
a burger, and
In the American
basically
Southwest,
start
the bugs
dying.
live in the nests of wild
Keto
animals
means dick?
like this pack rat
Keto!
in Arizona, where biologists Anita and Chuck Christensen
I knew it
collected
meant something like that. And people ask why
For the most
entomology is
part,
so
they
important.
feed on the pack rats.
Dude, that rat just had like a
But
cactus stuck in his
late
arm.
Spring and summer, the bugs sometimes travel from these nests.
Can you get rid of it? Yeah,
into
no, there's
someone's
no cure
home.
to the Lone Star tick
So sealing off your house.
thing.
with
I don't remember what
screens
the
on your
disease is
windows
called,
and
but
even vents is one way to keep out these
It's bad.
bloodsuckers.
I mean, there's so many things in this world that can...
Wading through medical information is so...
There's so many things in this world that can kill you, hurt you, ruin your life. And I mean, reality is, yes, they're out there, but you shouldn't live your life in fear, okay? I'm sorry. Like, I know a lot of people get really scared of bugs, but that doesn't mean you should ever go outside, okay? Yes, there's some scary, terrifying things out there, but just be aware. That's honestly the best thing you can do. Be aware, know where you're going, know what could be out there, you know? When I go to into the woods, in the long grass and stuff, you know, there can be ticks in the woods. And so what do? You wear long socks and you wear long pants. It'd be kind of irresponsible if you went out there in shorts and flip-flops. Okay? You're kind of asking for a tick to bite your toesies, okay? So just be aware, honestly. That's the best thing you can do. Don't be fearful. What a shame to lose the ability to eat meat. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. That a little bite from a little tick can change the entirety of your life. Make you a vegan forever. I believe the exact reasoning for it is whatever disease that the tick carries, it basically makes you allergic to a protein that is only found in meat and like some ears, I think. And that is what makes you become allergic to meats in general. But it's not just meats, there's other things too, like beer. Certain beers. But if you're an alcoholic, maybe that would save you. The world's global bug count is declining. Well, that's honestly just all animals and things out there. It's not just bugs, and everything. Yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I'm gonna celebrate New Year's tonight too. It's only 4 o'clock for me though. Not exactly quite yet, but you guys have any plans tonight? Anything fun you're gonna do? Any parties? Parties? Party, 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 party. Sorry. Party, party. Hey, parties. I'm gonna be partying alone with my dad. Probably. We're gonna get pizza and champagne. That's how we celebrate my family. Pizza and champagne. You always just eat a ton of junk food? Yeah, I mean, that's what New Year. And sometimes we go and watch fireworks, because where I live, people set up a bunch of fireworks. I've just been playing Pokemon Infinite Fusions. What is that? Pokemon Infinite Fusions. Never heard of that. Eating grapes! Let's go! Parasitoid doing New Year's events around here? That's cool. No, not last year, 2 years ago. Yeah, sometimes I do VR chat parties. Like, I've been to VR chat New Year's parties. That's something I've done before. I'm always just awkward, though. I'm always, like, sitting in the back, like, I don't know anybody. I don't know any of these people. Hi. Hi. Yeah. I'm Bug. Happy New Year's. Alright. Thank you guys for watching, and thank you guys for stopping by. I hope you guys have an amazing new year. In the new year, probably gonna start streaming on Twitch more. I know I always say that. I'm probably gonna start streaming on Twitch more. So that I can get my affiliate ship back. On Twitch. And start making money that way again. I might do some emote only streams where you can only emote in chat. Not Twitch. Like you have a thing against Twitch. I don't like Twitch either, okay? But they've got better incentives for creators. I just, it is better in that. Might do some emote only streams, especially when I play games that I know need kind of a little bit more focus, and not much like chat reading. You know, it can be distracting sometimes. Or like when I play games with friends, you know, in the voice call, you know, multiplayer games. I might also do emote only for that, just because I wanna. Will I make a VOD vault on YouTube? Maybe. You think I should? Another reason I want to go back to Twitch is just because their clipping system is so much better. Also, I mean, if you guys ever can clip for me on Twitch, very much appreciated. I always appreciate that. I know there's a clipping feature on YouTube, but it's not as good, and it doesn't let me download the clips individually, which sucks! Sucks! But, yeah, so expect more Twitch streams in the new year. If you haven't followed me on Twitch, please go there and follow me. If you haven't joined the Discord server and you are okay with a Discord server that is pretty inactive, I just kind of update you guys on when I'm actually streaming and doing stuff, and that's it. Then the Discord server's for you! Sometimes I'm in chat, like in the voice chats, but not most times. Not most times. But yeah. As always, thank you guys for stopping by. Thank you guys for watching. I hope that you guys all have an amazing new... Yeah. I'll see you guys in the new year. In the new year! Let's go! Let's go! Bye-bye! Fog out.